Hello, thank you for listening to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Today I just wanted to make a rant, and it's going to be titled, Say What You Want, or Speak Your Mind, or Don't Be Afraid to Say What You Want. Because, we all run into this all the time. If it's online, if it's in person, we're scared, especially in America. We're scared to speak our mind or give our opinion on a particular topic, because we're scared that we're going to get attacked by, the mob mentality. We're going to have people gang up on us, and we're going to have people, try to shame us and tell us that we're wrong for, believing what we believe. But, that's something that America was not founded on. Obviously I'm American, so I'm going to talk about my own country, but you should be able to talk about whatever you want. That's what freedom of speech is about. And I understand that, these platforms online like Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, whatever it is, Snapchat, whatever, I don't know, these platforms, they have their own rules, but people should be able to talk about whatever the hell they want. And they shouldn't, have all these people, coming after them and attacking them in mob fashion, And I think it's extremely distasteful, and it goes against American values. It goes against what America was founded on. Even if it's a couple of people, people should not be attacked for their opinions, You can disagree with somebody and have a conversation with them, but it's when you try to attack somebody or have a group of people, the mob mentality attack people because, you disagree with what they say. And Dr. Phil did some type of study, or he was linking some type of study, and, and also he did it in the audience. He said, raise your hand if you've ever kept your mouth shut in fear of being attacked by a woke mob on the internet because of your opinion. And literally more than half the audience raised their hand. People are afraid to speak out because they don't want to be called racist, sexist, whatever word, transphobic, whatever buzzword that they want you to say and indoctrinate you to believe. But I'm here to tell you that freedom of speech is a very important thing. Freedom of speech is a given right to Americans, and, I don't really think it matters where you're from. You should be able to talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about, and, people shouldn't bully you or try to dictate what you can and can't talk about, Comedians run into that shit all the time. They're told what they can and can't talk about, or people will say you can talk about something, but you can't joke about it, Who is anyone to say what someone can and can't talk about, That's one of the things about this YouTube channel, is that this YouTube channel is my space, and it gives me freedom to talk about whatever I want to talk about. And if someone doesn't like that, then they can leave and not listen to me. So, I just think it's really important for people to speak up. And if you feel something, then say it, And if someone disagrees, that's fine. And they can, challenge you on your belief and talk to you about it and maybe have a good discussion about it. But I'm not for the whole woke mentality of attacking people and this woke mob and it's so fucking distasteful, and it really goes against American values. Like I said, it goes against what America was founded on. So I'm not for that. I think that there's a more constructive way of disagreeing with someone, and being ganged up by people when it's just one versus 50, that's not fair. And that really just shows you how much of a coward people are. They like to gang up on people, and it really shows you their mentality, And if you think about it, it's really just bullying people. It's using big crowds to let people know that they're wrong, oh my God, since I am the only person in this group and I'm being attacked and everyone else thinks that I'm wrong and they're right, then I must be wrong. No. Slavery was 1,000% wrong, and a majority of the country at the time thought it was right. So just because majority rule thinks something is right doesn't make it right. So, that's just my opinion on it. Say what you want to say. Speak your mind. Don't let anyone tell you differently. And just be who you're going to be. And, don't be afraid to talk about anything, If someone doesn't like what you're talking about, then they don't have to listen to what you're talking about. They can leave the situation. They can leave the call. They can leave the conversation. They can block you if it's online. No one is forced to listen to anybody. So people can just leave if they don't want to talk to you, or don't like what you're saying, But again, say what the fuck you want to say and this. Be free, dude. Don't worry about these fucking losers who try to control your speech and tell you have to use... I remember there was, Dr. Phil was talking about, new woke terms you have to use. You have to say, instead of saying, homeless, you have to say people experiencing homelessness, or, you have to, instead of, immigrant or illegal alien, it's newcomers or some weird word, It's all woke bullshit, and people trying to police and tell you what you can and can't talk about and how you should talk. And it's just a bunch of control freaks anyways. So that's it for now. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Moors October Rant. And really appreciate it. Again, thank you for listening. Goodbye.